Well, the real reason I wanted to do an episode of it is because the trolley problem brings to light, to me, one of the biggest problems with philosophy, which is in order for it to be helpful and useful, you have to be able to employ it in real time. And that problem, that scenario is just imagine for a second that you're not reading it in a book, but you're actually living it and you're actually on a trolley and you're careening on this runaway trolley and you're thinking about your own mortality and people are screaming and shrieking and the trolley is jangling and things are falling off the racks. And you are supposed to somehow calm yourself and then either derive a Kantian maxim through your pure reason or make a utilitarian calculation. You're supposed to go like, what did I learn in philosophy class that could help me in this situation? And you have like 3.5 seconds to make a life or death decision. There's simply no way that in practical reality, if you were in that exact bananas situation, you'd be able to act. And so I just thought it would be a good way, that episode would be a good way to show like, part of what is frustrating about philosophy is that even when the theories seem like you understand them and they make sense, that you have to be able to employ them. If you can't employ them in your day-to-day life, then what's the point, right? So that is, to me, one of the main frustrating things about all of philosophy is that the philosophers who wrote these theories didn't seem very often to be considering how difficult it is to deploy their theories in actual situations where you can either make a good choice or a bad choice. And so that's what that episode was really trying to get at.
Yeah, can't we learn in your book in particular kind of almost requires for you to be able to press pause on the world,
right,
step out for as long as you need to be able to make that reasoning perfectly.
Exactly.
In order to be this quote unquote good person. Dominic Burgess, who plays Henry in the Trolley Problem, asked me to ask you, what is your solution to the trolley problem? Because I'm sure you must have spent fucking weeks or months considering this, maybe years.
So the trick with the trolley problem is that when you're presented with that situation, your gut instinct, every bone in your body says, well, pull the lever, right? 5 people dying is a worse outcome than 1 person dying. Mm-hmm. And that seems like pretty universally agreed upon. Mm-hmm. And that, I believe, it is correct to pull the lever, but
unless the one person is Beyonce.
That's right. And in which case you just derail the trolley and you sacrifice yourself.
Yeah.
Because she must be protected at all costs.